Give it a second to see if it starts. There we go. Check to see if audio is working. Testing, testing. There we go. Check to see if audio is working. Testing, testing. Okay. Good. Work. Welcome. Hello, and welcome everyone. I'm gonna give us a couple minutes to get started here, so that way everyone can have a chance to vote on what we're doing as a society in this game, and what type of style of civilization we want to try to build up. So, welcome to this game. I'm not gonna say quite what it is yet, because it conveniently doesn't start you on the screen, so I wanted to be a surprise. Most of you probably recognize it already just by the art style and the way it looks, but but welcome to another surprise of this week for what will be things that we'll be doing as we go forward. Tomorrow I'll have to do my we'll be doing one of our city builders tomorrow. That's if a certain other thing don't come first or work out for that, so then it might change, but I'm gonna look at something now. Ah. That's the load in. So, this is where we're also gonna have to decide, do we, that's also a cool thing that we're gonna do at some point if we want to. You can connect and like see each other's like characters that run the societies and get the different benefits and play as them. It's pretty cool. Don't know who. This is who we have selected. The closest is actually probably this one, but maybe change the hairstyle if it'll let me. I don't know how detailed that is. Otherwise, this one's kind of closer. They're both. Take these and combine them. Actually, take all three of these and combine them. I don't know if you can do that though. So, select your avatar. I guess you can. Looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. So if we go that. But we go over here, and we look for what I'm looking for here. This is just to test out if we can even do this. The other alternative is another character. Let's see, wait. That's actually probably the closest. I mean, that kind of looks like it too. That one's probably the better one. That one's too spiky. That one's going to the back. We can rotate a little bit too, just to see the sides. What did that one have look like? That's probably the closest. That one is here, but it's not. It's only on one side. Wait, what about that one? That one's kind of close. It's either that one or this one. this side though. That's weird. Then I think that one's the better one. Alright. Let's see. So that's what, other than changing the outfit and stuff to match the style of her leadership, I think that's everything, to be fair. So we could do either of them. Or we could switch in, oh. Oh. Wow. Ooh, that's a good one too. Although that might also be Malik's. Huh. Apparently I need DLC for that. Okay, that also technically makes sense. So there's actually a couple. I don't know about this one. This is like on the worst occasion, sure, but this sounds more accurate all around. And this is a little bit closer than this is. But I think we're going to save this one for his. Hers is going to be either of these two. I'm thinking this one though. Let's check chat. Yo, Farseer, welcome, welcome. We are playing a certain turn-based strategy game right now. I'm deciding whether we go Malik's or Jane as we know her. Until I can get a better name. I am still trying to come up with a more of an actual name. Because really the name is based in the lore of the fact that no one really knows her original name except Malik's. So, but we could either do, like I said, we either go with her or my little bit more thought out version of Malik's as well, since we haven't played him much lately. He's going to be this one though, if we go that. He's going to be this one. Like loyal, he's very loyal, but also I wouldn't mess with, like, piss him off. And then this one, these two are hers. I'm just not sure. This one's extreme. This one's the more even one. I got a Discord message from Darius. It's awesome. What's up? What was the message? What? This game, or are you talking about something he with his project? I assume. That sounds awesome. I'm trying to think. Who do you think we should go, by the way, also, Farseer? And anyone who else who joins chat as well, if you want to chime in before we start. Should we go Jane, or should we switch over to Malik's? So can we change her outfit? Just colors, it looks like I can make it red at least. Where's the other color? That all that changes? That's kind of a bummer, to be fair. It's a lot of blue. Can I right click? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I guess the blood red does go better with the blue since we're forced to have the blue. Yeah, because there's only one color. Should be a hybrid color. Kind of like the hair is. Okay. Facial is fine. Everything else is good. What is this? Display list of avatars. Oh no. We're good. Save changes and close editor. Sup, welcome. Let's see. Switch up. His project. Switch up. Or his project. Switch over. So you want to see Malik's? Okay. Give me a second. Ta-ha! That's kind of funny, but no, it's not his hairstyle. His hairstyle is actually kind of like hers, but more like crazy looking. Before he became a machine, that is. His actually might be this, because they're very Viking-like. We'll go with this. But we need to change that color. We'll go with this. That's pretty dark. We need it to be blacker than that, though. That one's actually pretty light. Is there a way to... No, there's not. These are preset. I can't change these. Okay, we'll go with that then. That's the darkest it looks like there is. That makes it gray. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. He does have a beard. He has, it's Dryad, that's the... He has like a bigger one than Dryad, but I got it. It's like this, right? Or there. Yeah, but not with the chops, though. Minus those side chops, that's what he does have that. Could go with this. That's too thin. Could go with that. That's just a chin strap. That's, that also makes sense. I think we'll go with, since I don't have a good, other than that one, I think we'll go with just this. Make him look more. We need the same color. Why is that black? But I can't get this black. What? It's the same color. Wow, okay. Wonder if it's the hairstyle that's doing that. Oh, maybe I have to reset it. Ah, that was a weird glitch. Okay, so I had to reset it. Now he looks more proper. Let's see. So what happened with his project? Also playing Crusader Kings 3. Nice, I have that too now. I'm playing a lot of different things. I'll be fair, like, I really am enjoying... I'm not sponsored or anything. I just really am enjoying Game Pass. Especially now that I got it with my PC. It's allowing me to play a lot of games I didn't get to play. Including this one. So... But, yeah, what's going on with his project? That, you said it was awesome. Let's see the update he sent me. I do like that knight he sent me that was like Fenrir colors. They're doing awesome stuff with that project. I think that's good color-wise. Do we want anything else? He looks pretty fine, to be fair. We got pretty lucky with that. His eyes are the wrong color. I think that's the only thing. His are, Dryads are blue. I'm gonna, reference myself for that character. Those are brown. I think his were orangish. He was either orange or green. I think it's that one. That looks more right in my head. Because I can't remember what I settled on. Everything else should be fine. We could go and change one of these. Make these not that thick. We'll go with those. I think we're good for now, facial profile wise. That seems pretty good. We'll go with that. Let's look at his outfit. Is there a gold? Kinda. That's like yellow turban kind of gold. I wanted like a more like standoffish gold. That's an orange gold. That would kind of work. It's more white. It's either go more yellow turbanish look or go with this. I think we're gonna go with the orangish gold. Okay. It's good. Now we save. can click out, and there he is. Alright. He sent it to you, so it's the one I saw already then. And probably James. Alright, I'll if I didn't see it, I'll check it out after the stream. Because I kind of had to start this stream pretty quick, because I guess it started later than I anticipated. Alright, so it's Malik, so it's going to be this as his icon. Color is gonna be... So that's Shariah. That's Jane. Isn't his purple? No, that's Guardian Core. He was before all that, so it'd be gold. My brain's just not working today. So gold. That seems to be everything. Oh! Wait. Personality. Almost forgot. Where is it? I forgot where it is. My brain melted. No, where is it? Aha. It's under the same. There we go. Perfect. Save that. Alright, better. Alright, let's do this and die. Let's see. It's kinda... It's the King of England. Kinda wish YouTube had a way to share photos as Discord has. That would be cool too. I really agree with that. YouTube does need something like that. I get why they don't do it. Safety reasons for other things that could be put in there that don't need to be in there, I'll just say that. As far as like images or sharing is concerned. So let's just say some not safe for work stuff could end up happening. So that's why they don't do that. But if there was a way to monitor it and keep it safe, like for just the crazy cool images, like, you know, sharing stuff like that, like creative projects and like 3D models that someone's working on in this case, or just anything, stories. That would be cool. If it could, like I said, if it could be only narrowed down to that, which you'd have to have a crazy little program to be able to run that, because people would be overstressed trying to make sure that's safe. And how many YouTubers there are. And so, it would have to be some sort of program to do it. Otherwise, that's why they don't do it. But I agree, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, it's just Discord. Also, just in case it doesn't show the splash screen for some reason, welcome to Humankind, everybody. Because maybe it's gonna load me up in a first time scenario, but it may not show the splash screen other than the hand.
Our universe contains infinite
I like
stories.
this.
Most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring.
That
However,
sounds like
on
it.
a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look.
But
It's your story.
Good one.
But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turn. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting. And a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a sun rather than an unpredictable force of nature.
Oh man.
They learn to
This is
tan
cool
the skins
though.
of
I like
animals
this.
and
I didn't know it had all this. I don't know much about Humankind, by the way. I did not learn too much on purpose, so I couldn't spoil the
These
experience.
tribes learn to build shelters, and
Other than the
immediately
obvious,
hove the
it's like
first
a
bark
civilization
parties.
style thing.
This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story.
Yep.
You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
That will be cool to see, though. I
Here
will check it out
is
after
where
the
it
stream.
begins.
Whoa!
The future that you carve through force of will and a bit of luck.
Yep.
Out of the raw stuff of planet Earth. Alliances and enemies, wealth and danger, power and penury. May you leave the greatest mark.
Alright, understood. Alright, new to strategy games, daunted by the idea of learning their mechanics? Don't worry. This is a crazy tutorial screen. Don't worry, we've got you covered. This hint is the first in a series that will help you get started. You only need to understand a bit of everything. That's great. To have fun with time. Have fun, period. With time, you will come to master the most advanced mechanics. For now, keep calm, don't die, and follow them. I'm gonna add that because that would have been great too. Alright, your first objective is to survive the Neolithic era and earn your first Aerostar. Aerostars measure your achievement in the game. We will cover them in more detail soon. Understood. Alright, so we're on turn 1. Oh. Use the mouse, left click to drag the world map. Use the right, left up and down, pan camera. Okay, so I'll have to try that out. Use mouse wheel to zoom in and out. I see. See, that's kind of cool. That's what I usually do. I prefer that. These people are your tribe. In the context of the game, however, a group of units occupying the same tile is called an army. Whether it simply explores, defends a position, or attacks an enemy. Okay. Aha. Oh, wow. This might take a second to learn. This is actually more advanced than I thought. This is taking what Civ does and kind of feels like it's amping it up a lot. Which I love. Let's see. They even shot breastplates with a longbow that did not penetrate. Oh, I missed one of them. Also, interesting fact, people to this day are still debating longbow versus plate armor. I mean, I guess it really depends on the plate armor. To be fair, it depends on if you can get a true original, because I would have to say, like, the one problem with today is any plate armor made today, if it's treated with proper respect, it's going to actually be made way more efficiently than it did back then, and probably be better to a certain extent. However, who knows back then? Maybe they were somewhat effective, maybe they weren't. Only the people who survived and didn't survive know. That is a good point, though. That is still a debated thing. That's ironic. I think that's the problem with modernization, is that we don't realize that we make things better now because we have tools we didn't have then. So even devoted blacksmith who doesn't use a machine totally, he uses it partially just to get what he needs and get the efficiency. Why not? You're going to make it better than it ever was back then, because there weren't automatic presses during the Knights era. And so, let's see, and speed and velocity are taken into account. That's true too, but once again, you have to improve the bow the same you did the armor, because the armor, once again, probably got, if it's modern, if it got made recently, it's going to be better. So the bow, I would imagine, have to be the same. You want to make sure the bow itself, so a long bow made better by whatever type of materials they couldn't really do without machines back then, right? Let's see if it's, and then measure it up. Because I'll admit, there's modern bows nowadays that are basically, could be considered long bows, that are hunting bows. I forget their names, what they're called. But if you look at it from a modern standpoint, it's basically the evolution of what that bow was. So maybe that could do it, but who knows. There's military grade ones now. There's all kinds of stuff, but let's see what this, so this is obvious, this is move points. We can move 4 spaces, but I'm going to read it anyways. To move an army, select it with your mouse, or left mouse button, and press the left mouse button in the army panel And then select the destination tile. So I have to actually select this to move them. That's different. I kind of like that though, because it's a confirmation of making sure you don't. I've misclicked in Civ so many times on accidentally moving to the wrong spot with a unit and wasting their movement. This is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with a turn-based game, it's gonna be slower anyways than a normal game, like real time and all that. Alternatively, you can directly do this. So you can still do Civ if you prefer that. But to be fair, like, for civilian units, I'd probably just click. But for military, I'm using this. So I don't misplace units in trying to do ambushes. Done it before. Moving to a destination tile might take more than one turn. The number of turns is shown on the ground. So just like Civ. I'm going to compare it a lot. That's not a bad thing. That's why I got this game. Because this is like a super heavily more detailed version of what Civ was. So it's a good thing that this is like that. But it's got all kinds of little crazy things we'll talk about later. That isn't normal, as you can see. Especially these. There's going to be some cool stuff that some of these units are going to be able to do, depending on what it is. Alright, so... yeah, we understand that. That's movement at this point. So, army panel. See, this is something I'm going to be trying to get used to. You can have more than one unit in this same screen. So, essentially, they already stack. It probably happens similar to Civ in some ways, but there's ways to increase this from in here or something like that, or from an outpost. Which we're going to read, because this part I'm not sure. This is one of the newer things. This panel shows information about the selected army's name, status, and strength, as well as available actions and composition. An army has limited amount of unit slots, which are displayed in the composition section. Take some time to familiarize yourself with what your armies can do for you. Now, I'll give you an example. Now reading that, I know exactly what this is like. This is what happens if you take Civ and mix it with Total War. So, essentially, I can have... I'll just run an example, because right now it's just tribesmen. Spear, cavalry, archer, archer. Just for sake of an example. I assume. So much like a Total War example, but this, from what I've seen in the trailers of how combat works, this makes sense. I know why this is a thing. Okay. So, already know that. Takes your time to familiarize yourself. I will when we get the ability to use them. A unit, and by extension an army, has a certain number of movement points to spend each turn. Yep. And that depends on the movement stat of probably each in the army. Yeah, base movement cost 1. A curiosity is here. So they're called curiosities. So resource. Harvest it to progress towards gaining a new unit and completing the growth Aerostar. Simply move an army onto the curiosities tile and harvest it. See, that's different.
Delicious. Though next time, it might be better if you watched it first.
You found a curiosity, wild berries, providing +5 food on hunting party. Wow, that's cool. Is that permanent? Really? Is that permanent? What is that? What is this? You have not met this empire. Ah, those are empires. Growth stars, knowledge stars, hunter stars. I don't know, actually. That's strange. That seems cool, though. Oh. I'll figure that out when I get to it. Okay, let's keep moving. We got another one. Whoa. You found a curiosity, freshwater harvest, providing +15 food on hunting party. Interesting. Okay, acknowledge. So there's 2 of these now, so they stack. So ending turn. Humankind is played in turns just like a board game. You would play with your friends, except that every player carries out their actions simultaneously. Ah, so that's different than Civ. So it's got the modern Civ technique where it embraces all computer or players or whatever are going at the same time, but the turn won't roll over until everyone's done. There's nothing else you can do this turn, so press the end turn button. I mean, how do you know? Ah, I got another unit. Oh, right now we're not a city. I get it. So, okay. So from a ground perspective, since we played Dawn of Man yesterday, we're in the Dawn of Man state right now. We just don't see that physically because the tribe runs around. Interesting. So I wonder how you would change one of these units into something else, or if that's a thing yet. I guess it'll teach us. That's cool. Look ahead, a science curiosity. Study it to gather science and progress at earning a science star. Okay, so if we're playing as Malix, we're going to want these then, if that's true. We want science curiosities out the wazoo. What is this? How to break up armies. Ooh. So we can make more tribesmen. You can break up armies into smaller armies, which is useful to explore the map faster in early stages of the game. Select an individual unit in the army this is very much Warhammer-like. Select a unit in the army composition section of the army panel. Press the transfer button, then select a destination or destination, tile, or another army. Let me read chat before we continue on. Also, it depends on the knight. Some knights had more exposed mail than others. That's true too. That some couldn't afford complete full body plate armor. That is a good point. Where they might be exposed in areas where the arrow actually will work. That's a good point. So, your army gained a new unit. Harvest food curiosities. Hunt wild animals. Okay. Or ransack animal sanctuaries. We're gonna save that for Jay. To collect more food and continue growing your population. Ooh, this is very different. I like this. Gather food to grow your population. Every time the food meter gets filled, a new unit gets added to the army. So you can actually grow pretty quick in the early. So I see why splitting is kind of important. Because this will, I think each of the, I bet you each of these, as you split from the early Neolithic era, is eventually going to be cities in different spots, or villages at first. And then cities and blah, blah, da, da, da. Okay. I like that. I kind of wish Civ did it like this. Let's see. A new turn. A new turn has begun. Your army's movement points have been refilled, so they can move once more. I'm aware, thank you. We want to split them, though. Where's the transfer? Transfer. That's gonna take them a bit. I do want to do this, though. I want to grab another island early, so we'll have them go on a long journey. You guys are gonna go get this for science.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something very clever.
Your tribe just gained science from investigating a curiosity. Fill your science meter to earn knowledge Aerostars. Okay, so we got 3 from that. There's another food up here, which we'll go for. What is this? Copper. Gatekeeper to the Bronze Age. Copper finds uses in weaponry, coinage. I like the way they do this. Coinage, medicine, and decoration. The resource extraction is locked. You need to research bronze working technology. That is amazing. I wish Civ did this. Yep, see, we can set up outposts. Your army has enough influence to found its first outpost. Outposts are crucial to development of your early empire because they allow you to claim territories outlined by white dotted lines. Ooh, I see. Okay, so much like Civ, we're gonna have to check the tiles. That's industry. Ooh, that's a lot of industry. Nice. That might be too much industry, though. I mean, it is... I mean, because we're getting science here, we actually might want it here, because we're also going to get this, right? That's... And over here, more industry, food... Does water give? Water just gives food. Okay. I see how this works now. How do we know... Oh, we have 5. Stock in 5. How much does it cost to do one, I wonder? We're going to move them over here before we do that, though. So our curiosity is an ancient encampment providing more science and more stars. Ah, that's... Okay, I see how it works. So it's also kind of like Stellaris? Wait, really? That's actually kind of... Can we move with you anymore? Looks like we can.
This way.
Okay, we want to get up here.
Yes.
Do we need movement to found it? So it's saying either of these places. There's 14 food there, but there's 16 here, so I'm going to start here. We're going to put a little outpost there. Because that's pretty good, because we'll get the copper pretty early. I'm just going to click on the map to do this. To keep them moving and make sure they use all their movement points. Okay. So now... Oh! How to gain Aerostars. There are 3 ways to gain your first Aerostar. Either increase your population, gather science from science curiosities, or hunt down wild animals. In order to gain units and increase your population, gather food through hunting wild animals, or foraging for food curiosities. Counters measure your progress in the Empire banner up in the upper left corner of the screen. Hover over them to get more details. So yeah. Yeah, this is how we learn it. Our Aerostars unlocked this turn would grant 100. Wow. 100, whatever that is. We're going to learn all of this. Have 5 population. We're currently at 2. Hunter Star. Hunt a total of 5 animals. We haven't seen... Oh, wait. Horse deposit. Ah! Oh, that's science. Oh, we got a good spot. Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, I just got distracted by that. So hunt 5 animals, have 5 population, or find more curiosities. Got it. In turn. Let me read chat. Oop. Okay. Also, did you know about the ring? The ring Eastern Archer War for training? Eastern Archery was more advanced than Western archery. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, the East, to be fair, did a lot of things a lot more advanced in certain ways. So it takes 5. And by the way, I just realized that we have none left. It takes 5 to found an outpost. Every empire has traditions and customs that can spread from territory to territory in Humankind. This propagation is known as culture influence. We know what that is. There are many ways you can earn or spend your influence in the game. In the Neolithic era, earn influence by hunting or discovering science curiosities. You can then use influence to found your first outposts and take control over territories. Okay. So you guys are going to come up here. We're going to keep getting these food curiosities. And then we'll send out more tribes. Can you move? We're gonna have you try to get over here. Yep, you can get over here. Freshwater harvest again. We have more people. Ooh, science curiosity. Alright, we're gonna have you transfer. And you're gonna head this way. Does that work? I think I have to click it. There we go, okay. Nice. This is dope. I like how this works. So you're still trying to figure out how to get over here, it looks like. Oh, really? Why'd you go that way? That's fine. The only thing that tribe's going to try to do is claim that territory anyways. Okay, that's good here. Now, what is this? How do I... Oh, that's cool. I like how it shows that. What do I build units, or is that not a thing yet? Probably not. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh, it takes a certain amount of construction. So in one turn, we'll have our outpost. Okay. That's cool. Alright, you guys can still move. Let's go this way. Keep moving.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy.
Yep.
The trick, of course,
We're definitely in
is
Dawn of
keeping
Man
it.
era. This is cool. Okay. Ow. So. We'll just keep working on these curiosities. Let's go get this science one. We're almost at our science, and we got more influence to claim. Ooh. Another science curiosity. We're almost there. That was actually quite a lot of influence. Alright, you're gonna try to get over here. You're gonna go down here. You're still trying to make your way over here, so we can claim this over here.
Everybody in.
Hopefully they make it alive. Aha, okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Don't hesitate to relocate an outpost if you think there's a better tower. What? That is awesome! God, I wish Civ did this! Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this better than, no offense to Civ, like, I much think I prefer this. That is the best thing I've ever seen in a game like this. Especially for early game. I imagine you can't do this later, but being able to do this now, since we're in just basically huts, is amazing. So let's say I find something super better around here, like copper, other resources that are better or whatever, I can actually do one there instead. That is awesome. Cannot be done without, oh, we gotta wait for population to build up, I assume. How do we know if it's growing? Not sure, actually. Alright, I assume it is because it's got food everywhere. It's got, let's see, 6 here, 3 here, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, and then a decent amount of industry for building later on. And good science here is what it looks like. Okay, cool. Have we moved everybody? Looks like it. Let's end turn. Hope there's an... Oh, so curiosities constantly crop up. So we actually might want to keep one of our people back to grab some in the fog of war that's showing up. Let's see, and the last bit of information, a hussar's lance is no longer than a pike. I mean, to be fair, I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be more usable. You could use it for not, I mean, depends on the pike, but you could use it for more slashing and stabbing. What is that? Oh, an animal sanctuary. Ooh. Wait, why did that go away? It's because we can't see it? I wanna come see what that is. Here we go, Aerostar unlocked. The knowledge star has been earned. Okay. Curiosity. You have unlocked a Neolithic Aerostar, allowing you to move to the Ancient Era and choose your first culture. This will provide you with bonuses and unlock new gameplay possibilities. Press the Empire button. Press the Empire button in the Empire banner at any time to access the culture selection screen. Okay. Historically, empires have grown from both their idiosyncrasies and their diversity of cultures, or idiosyncrasies, I can't forget how to say that word, or diversity of cultures they have encompassed or come in contact with. In Humankind, you get to combine cultures to create your own empire. This is the part I like the most, because we can literally make our own civilization. To create your own empire with more than 1 million possible combinations. Here are the cultures you can choose from for the ancient era. Take some time to browse through them at your own pace, then select one of them. Culture affinity. Is that you, Mom?
What?
Can I get a little bit more Coca-Cola, please?
I was fixing to go downstairs.
Oh, okay. If you want to wait till you come back up, it's up to you. Also, chocolate milk, please. Thank you. First, okay, so here are the gameplay details of a culture. They will always be presented in the same order for all cultures throughout the game. First, an affinity icon next to the culture's name. There are 7 affinities in the game. I'm probably going to butcher this. Aesthetic? Agrarian, I know what that is. Builder, expansionist, merchant, militarist, or scientist, which is what we want. So we might want the Babylonians. Let's see who else has this symbol. Is it just the Babylonians? It is if we want science. Right below is the culture's legacy trait, a gameplay modifier that will remain active until the very end of the game. Each culture has a different legacy trait. Thank you. And legacy traits will add up as you progress through eras and combine to make more cultures. That's interesting. Brilliant philosophers. +2 science per research technology on capital. I assume that means any science. Astronomy house. That's cool. Rex stability. But +3 science per adjacent farmer quarters on city or outpost. +1 food per person per researchers. +1 science per researchers. +1 researcher slot counts as farmers quarters. Count as research quarter. Okay. That's pretty good if we're gonna go early science. Let's see what the Egyptians got. Just because I love the Egyptians. Finally, oh, this is different. Oh, because they have a special large building. Finally, an emblematic quarter and an emblematic unit. Emblematic. Both of which can only be built by this culture. Bear in mind that both might require a given technology or a particular resource to be built. Hover over the thumbnail illustration to learn about the... Oh! Wait, really? What? Oh, I love this game! Let me read this. Take some time to hover over the different elements and familiarize yourself with the above notions. The amount of information might look staggering at first, but after a few games you will understand all of it. In your early playthroughs, we suggest you play the cultures that feel right and appealing to you, and don't overthink culture selection. Once your choice is made, press the confirm button. Your culture choice will become effective at the end of the current turn. Whoa, let me read chat. That is dope. Try not to get blitzed by the Russian culture. Exactly. This is actually going to be very interesting. I like this. Okay, so let's... Now that I know how that works, we're going to come back to Egypt. I want to go back to the Babylonians because I didn't know we could click that or look at that. So, it requires food. Or it's resource exploitation is food and science. Placement requirements can be built once per territory. So only one per territory can be built. That is dope. I really like that. They also don't get a special unit, do they? Egypt does. Oh, no, they do. I didn't read this. What do they do? Anti-cavalry close combat unit receives bonus combat strength when fighting mounted units. Makes sense. Spearmen. As levy recruits, I'm gonna butcher this, so forgive me, everyone that speaks that language or knows that language. Savu Sa Kosti are armed and trained to fight in exchange for access to temple-owned land. We need copper. I like that it shows me that. So we would have to harvest copper before this becomes fully effective. Which that's something I'm still not sure how that works yet. So we'll come back to that for a second. Let's go look at Egypt. So the seed cannot sprout upwards without also sending down roots. +1 industry on tile producing industry. That's hilarious. That would make us kind of OP. I'm not gonna lie, for production. Early game. -10% on district industry cost. That's cool. The Egyptian pyramid, +1 influence. Once it's built, I assume? Or, yeah. Or maybe per turn, I'm not sure. That'd be cool. +3 industry. That's per turn for sure. -10 stability. I wonder if this is a good thing, because this is on both buildings. +3 industry per adjacent industry maker's quarter. Ooh. +1 industry worker slot on city or outpost. Counts as maker's quarters itself. And then we get the camels? No. Oh, we get the chariot one. Yep. That's cool. It's ranged. Can perform a full move after making an attack, but we need horses and... Technically, we could do either of these. Because we have horse... Oh, no, we need 2 horses. So I think we only have the 1. So we might not actually want this unless we knew where some more horses were. But we do have the copper. I do think we want to go Babylonian, but I'm going to look at the others. The Harappans. +1 in 1 deep drop of water are found all the secrets of life. +1 food on tile producing food. +1 food on rivers. Canal working. Which once per territory requires food exploitation. Okay. So +3 food. Stability thing again. +2 food per adjacent farmer's quarters. Plus same thing. So the same thing as the other one. Is considered as a river. Okay, that's cool. That's different. Because this perk right here makes that even more lucrative. Wow, okay. And then runners. Melee, close combat. Ignores movement penalty in forest. Wow, okay. Let's see. This is the I can't say that right. I might accidentally say that something else. The Hittites. There we go. +1 combat strength. Minus. Oh, I forgot to read the thing. Our charioteers must train for many moons before entering battle. +1 combat strength. -25% on heavy cavalry production industry cost. Or industry cost. The Awari. Requires industry and food tile. Plus food, 2 food. +10 district fortification. +2 industry. Automatically upgrades regular outposts. Wow. Can be used as land spawn point for neighbor cities. Wow. Is land unit spawner. Is fortified. And the Geiger. Huh, okay. The Mycenaeans? Illustrious warriors have the whole earth for their tomb. Minus 20% on unit industry cost, plus 25 experience on creating a unit or city or outpost. Where is it? Cyclopean Fortress. That's different. Industry tile. Plus 20 district fortification, plus 3 industry, plus 15 stability. So the others do minuses. Plus 3 combat strength in the combat for combat units in or adjacent to this district. Counts as a maker's quarters. Is land unit spawner fortified. Increases the movement cost of hostile armies within range of 1 tile. Huh. The Nubians. Whoa, we went too far. The basically the other side of Egypt. Yep, the Marrow Pyramids. Anything under the sun can be exchanged for enough gold. Plus 5 money on luxury resource deposits. Plus 5 money on strategic resource deposits. Plus 2 industry, plus 2 money, minus 10 stability, plus 3 money per adjacent maker's quarters. Plus 1 trader slot and city or outpost. Counts as market and maker's quarters. And then toss at the archers. The Olmecs? Let's see, all that was and is and will be is written in the stars. Plus 1 influence on territory. That's cool. Plus 1, and then we get the Olmec head. It is a food exploit. So it does all this. So 1 influence, 3 foods, minus stability again. Wonder why most of these do minus stability, where the other one did plus. Plus 1 influence per adjacent farmer's quarters. That's cool. Plus 1 farmer slot on that. Counts as farmer quarters. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Javelin throwers. Okay. Actually, we can just do this now that I know that. The Phoenicians. Unlike the land, the seas give the merchant no obstructions. Plus 2 money. Let me read chat real quick before we read anymore. Okay, making sure I haven't missed anything. It's still the one about the Russian one. The Zhou are over here, and then we'll start over. Alright, so we're almost done with this era's culture choices. So plus 2 money per traders on city or outpost, minus 25% on fishing research cost, minus 25% on sailing research cost. Haven, minus 10 stability like most buildings except the one we saw. Whoa, requires everything to be built? How would you do that? Or maybe it can be built on anything is what this is saying. Replaces the harbor. So this is on the water. That makes sense. Boat, ship. Traders. That's different. We're not going to do that for this one, but that's pretty cool. Naval units spawn. It can spawn naval units, allows units to embark without any movement point cost. That's cool. Places the harbor. It's plus 2 money per adjacent coastal water. So the more water near it, the better. Plus 2 money per adjacent lake or lakes. So coast or on lakes. Plus 1 trader slot on city or outpost. Replaces harbor, and the rest we know. Their unit, I assume, is a ship. It's a rammer, it looks like. Oh, it's a boarding... There's a boarding vessel? Targeted units also take damage when they next move. That's cool. That's new. I've never seen a unit like that. Okay. The Zhou... I don't know why I did it that way. Okay. Judge not the empire by the strength of its armies. Plus 2 stability on districts in general. Oh, yeah, okay. This is like Confucianism. Okay. So, basically, Gandhi. Where's the nukes? Just because it's like, I'll never let that down in Civ. Gandhi always nukes you. It's like it's similar to Gandhi's style. It's not technically Gandhi. This is probably Japan or China, but the stability and the science, the peace. But then all of a sudden, Gandhi's like, yes. How much of potato do you have to be to lose 1,700 versus 20,000? Oof. If you had the same size armies, pretty potato. We get the Zhanghe. Or Zhangshe. I don't know how to pronounce that. Heavy cavalry, fast, hard hitting. Okay. We didn't check out the Assyrians here. The tallest blade is the first to be cut by the scythe. +1 land movement speed on units. +5 combat strength bonus when ransacking on army. The Dunu. Ooh, this is weird. This one does not require... Interesting. This thing can be placed almost anywhere, it sounds like. +2 influence, +10 district fortification, +1 combat strength to combat units in the or adjacent to this district. Is a land unit spawner. So this is a fort, is what this is, basically. Then we get the Syrian Radas. Cavalry and close combat. Okay. I do know we want the Babylonians. I feel like we can make use of theirs so much sooner. Because we do have food and science. And we do have copper to produce this guy. And we only need 1. So, we're going to adopt the Babylonians. Well, that's cool. It changes my outfit. That's interesting. That's a good color, actually. Alright, yeah. Confirm. You have won your first Aerostar. Tales of your accomplishments begin to spread across the land. Your tribe is ready to enter the ancient era. Whenever you decide to, press the Empire button at the... What? At the any time... Oh, I already did that. We are now the Babylonians. I do like that you start like this. Can I keep Jane's people like this the entire game? Oh, man. This is the Empire screen. Here you can review your progress, achievements, and heritage of your empire. Most importantly, this is where you track Aerostar goals in detail. Please take some time to familiarize yourself with the Empire panel. Understanding it is key to playing Humankind. So yeah. That's cool. So yeah, we can track what we can get stars from and stuff. Completed. So the next reward is to get, we need to grow our people and get 5. And then hunt 5 animals. Okay. That's cool to know. Wait, what is that? Fame rewards the deeds of your tribe as the tales of their accomplishment echo throughout the wilderness. In the Neolithic era, gain fame by discovering natural wonders or earning one of the 3 possible Aerostars: population, science, hunting. Earn as much fame as possible to leave your mark on history and win the game. We will cover fame in more detail later on when you reach the ancient era, which I'm technically in. Ooh! Stellaris event type things. Oh, okay. You stand at a crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously learning the secrets of this world. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in the plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and the plants of the lands and the seas can be most fruitfully harvested, and how the myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies. Other tribes, enemies in other tribes. Now you must decide, in what domain does the tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages to come? Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? So this is science. We're probably going to go this. Storytellers. Plant lore. Okay. Let's read each of these, but I'm going to choose this one. Only a lack of imagination will limit what we might one day fashion with our hands. We will study the land and all its riches, and we will never lack for substance. We will create myths that spread our renown, our beliefs well beyond our land. +1 science per population on city or outpost. Storytellers. Oh, there's another one over here. Violent pursuits. The last winter was especially harsh, the ground hard and the forest chilling to the bone. In the heart of the settlement, the tribe huddled close to share warmth through the coldest days, but for some it wasn't enough. Some needed to get their blood flowing and found a means through violent games. Grappling, fighting contests of strength and endurance. One contest where opponents fight with hidebound fists. We created... Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you telling me my people somehow in the ancient era... I feel like this is maybe wrestling, but I don't know about learning already to put hidebound fists. Already started boxing and doing MMA. Has gained quite a following, to the point that the outposts usually foraging missions are under threat. What is that? We get -2 food. That's pretty cool. So we could go and change to very nomadic. We'll lose food growth at our city. But we'll gain the ability to gain experience on creating a unit on all cities. But I'm like, ah. See, we could do this. This sounds like a sciencey thing to do. Forbid doesn't seem... This is very... food-like. This is more military-like. Let's go and codify it. We'll get domestication research costs -25%. How do we grow our populars? That's something I'm still not quite sure. How we know if they're growing or not. Maybe we just can't do that yet. Okay. Let's have these dudes come back this way, see if there's any hidden science over here. Spawning near our place. And you guys are gonna go this way. Grab that, and then we're gonna go in this territory and try to claim an outpost. Yep, see there's one down here. You continue your journey. Why you keep... No, oh my goodness. They keep switching on me.
Onwards.
Well, that was delayed. Right then. Didn't mean to do that, to be fair. I want to get over here.
The challenges of
Oh,
young
yeah.
civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. This means more than just markets for the Babylonians. It's also the beginning of mathematics, astronomy, and a set of codified laws that I wouldn't want to be caught breaking.
You see, when do you fight the xenophobes? It depends. It depends on who we run into first. Damn, look at all those Aerostars we can get now. That's how many we must have to get before we be able to level up, I assume. Excuse me. Onward to a new era, a major step for you and your civilization. The rules for earning fame have changed now that you've left the Neolithic era. The empire with the most fame will win the game, so it's important to know how to earn it. You can enter the empire screen. You can enter the empire screen to see your objectives. Own 2 territories. Okay. Reach 600 influence. Complete the construction of 6 districts. Destroy 6 military units, possibly. And each of these have 3 levels, it looks like. Earn gold. Where's the science? Is there a science one? I guess technically the science one would be these. That's just money, yeah. It's these top 3. Oh, right here. I'm dumb. Obtain 6 technologies. Okay. We're going to want to try to go for that. Aerostars are era-specific. Objectives, era-specific objectives that earn you fame. You need to obtain at least 7 Aerostars to unlock the next progression. Collective minds. As a scientific culture, your affinity action is called collective minds. Select one of your cities and activate collective minds to convert 100% of the city's... Ooh! Ooh! That's awesome! I'm glad I did that. Collective minds last a minimum number of turns during which it is locked, after which you can freely disable it. Keep the track, so I guess 1 turn. Keep track of what cities are using collective minds at any given time to keep a hold on your empire's wide resource output. Okay. If you are struggling with any mechanic or notion in the game, make sure you check out our tutorial videos. Simply quit the main menu and check them out from the extras menu. Okay, so in that case, I want you to make your way up here then. We're gonna go try to claim this other territory up here. Oh, hello. Pearls. Ooh. Let's go this way first. You guys come this way. We're looking for science curiosities. We're gonna have these guys run around for a bit. What are these guys called now? Scouts. Alright guys, you're not gonna go that way. I refuse to let you go this way. Oh, that's why it keeps happening. Because we have no way to disembark. Ew. Oh wait. Is this research? Oh, here we go. Does this give me horses as well? It does. We'll work on domestication since we have horses nearby. I didn't know it. Good thing I saw that. We'll go down here then. Ooh, what's that? Just coastal water, it looks like. look like a special resource, but I guess not. What is this? Unknown strategic resource. Ooh. We might be able to get over there through there. Alright. So if that's the case, this unit's changed. I've changed my mind what I'm doing with this unit. You're going this way. Yeah. Okay. Check the city, see if I can do anything in this now. Oh. You are now ready to build your first city, the capital of your empire. Select the outpost you wish to grow into a city, then select Evolve Outpost to a city in the city outpost. Creating cities costs influence, but your capital comes for free. Take some time to determine the most strategic site in particular. Pay attention to the resource production of nearby tiles and natural protection offered by terrain. So we might want to wait on that for a second, because I want to see what's down there and over here. Let's not do that yet. Let's skip the turn on that, just to try to learn some things. Oh, it won't. Can I not skip this? I have to do it. Okay. That's fine.
A city means shelter for those who need it, a place to store food, pens for the pigs. It may not be glorious, but it beats sleeping under trees.
Cities are the beating heart of your empire. Manage them well to see your civilization thrive. Cities are where you construct districts, infrastructures, military units, shared projects, wonders, and holy sites, as well as public ceremonies. The moon icon on the city pen indicates that your city is currently idle. Cities cannot be idle at any given time during the game, so you will have to start construction before the end of turn. Oh, okay. Oh, the city and outpost panel allows you to manage your city. Hover over the population, fortification, and districts icon at the top for an overview of your city's development. Take some time to stroll through your constructions list and hover over constructions for more information. We suggest you start with constructing a district. Okay, we need food is what we need. It's going to take 4 turns. Technology has been unlocked and scientists will soon research ways to fulfill. Yep, already doing all that. Scientific research will play a key role in development of your empire. Your scientists will cease to research the secrets of the world, so just like your city, they can never be idle. New technologies will open new realms of possibilities, new districts, infrastructures, resources, extractors, and units. New means of transportations, weapons, gameplay rules, all kinds of stuff. Bonuses. Awesome. Okay. Ouch, stomach. Okay. So. How do we buy tiles, I wonder? We might need domestication to get this anyways, so. I say we start with food. Because what is that? Pottery workshop? Ah, I see. That's cool. I like the way this works. Alright, so farmer's quarters. We get to select. And it takes away what's there. So we need to be very careful where we place these. Let's see. We have a 3 and a 1 and a 3 and a 2. So the safest spot is probably here. The game automatically suggests tiles with optimal resource output for you to place your districts on. On the suggestion pin, you can see the amount of resources gained on top and the amount of resources and stability lost below. We will cover stability shortly. For now, it is best you follow the suggestions. Well, we're going to go here then. Maximize our food output. Let's see, cities and turns. Once you have a city, ending your turn will advance any ongoing constructions and you will earn more whatever fem resources are. I guess this is probably a terminology for the map. Construction costs. Congratulations, your first construction is underway. As you can see in the construction queue, the construction will take a number of turns. To complete, the more industry your city produces, the fewer turns it will take to finish. You can check the number of turns here to see how long it's got left. So 4 turns, 52 production is needed. If I had 107 gold, I could rush it. Alright, let's I missed something in the chat, hold on. Those were the sizes of armies. Just because you got a larger army, it doesn't protect your troops from low morale. Cannon fodder running away, breaking your morale. Yeah, exactly. I'll give you that. I mean, I will say if the 1700 won that battle, good on them. That's like a true 300 scenario. Population gain. Okay, Babylon. Okay. So isn't that's one of our goals, isn't it? Population. Let's own 2 cities. Have 12 population and or units with, you know, okay, yeah. That one. That's one of the ones. Okay, so you're still building for 3 turns to get a farm going. You can't embark, can you? No, so that's why we can't do anything over here. So you're just going to come back up here then, and we're going to look for anything in our own borders that we missed. Because there's not much we can do. Are any of these tiles worth settling on? Not really.
Come over here.
We'll have them come back this way. You're going this way. I see what may be deer. I don't know how you hunt. I see animals here. Ransacking. You can ransack animal sanctuaries, outposts, and districts. Select the ransack action in the army panel and then tile. Okay. I don't want to do that, but. Ransack animal sanctuaries to gain large amounts of food and prevent animals from spawning in the area. Oh. I see. To ransack a sanctuary, select an army, then press ransack button. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know, we might want to keep that then, right? Oh. There's an animal. Oh, that's how the fighting works, by the way. I can't wait to show y'all that. Oh, there must be another animal sanctuary nearby. Let's go this way. I'm gonna have y'all hunt this. Wait. Preparing for battle. Before, because I want to show y'all what the combat system looks like. Oops. Okay. Before you choose to attack an army or wild animal or city, you can preview the balance of power between 2 armies. In order to do so, select your army with left click, hover over the defending armor, hover slightly longer. I see. So we would win that easily. Quick attack, we need to hunt it. Alright, here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting because I want to show you what this looks like. The battle is about to begin. You can still retreat if you feel victory is out of your reach. Otherwise, press the manual battle button to enter the unit deployment phase. Note that you can also instantly resolve the battle. In this case, the computer will play in your stead, which can be useful to quick resolve battles if you're sure you'll win. On the other hand, you may want to manual resolve battles that you are not certain you will win. Prepare for your first battle. Victory will be ours if you eliminate all enemy units. Otherwise, the defenders will win by default. Manual battle. Alright, deployment phase. The colored tiles represent the deployment zones of both armies within the larger battle area. Deployment is key to maximizing the potential of your troops. You will progressively learn what parameters should be taken into account. For now, pay close attention to the elevation and attack range. You will always strike much harder if you have the high ground. Anakin. In order to move a unit into a different deployment tile, select the unit, then the destination tile. If you select the tile with a unit on it, the units will switch positions. When you are happy, hit the press in deployment button. I'm fine with that. Okay, so you'll notice an entire area just got outlined in white. Armies cannot attack this unless they get inside this zone and join the battle. But it does allow, unlike Civ, reinforcements to kind of come in and flank from random sides, because you won't see them until they get in. There's something I do like about this. Alright. To order one of your units to attack, select it with this button, then select the attack unit action in the battle management panel. Finally, select the unit you wish to attack. Alternatively, you can just direct click it. Instead, this is the fastest way to play. Note that you can issue another attack order without waiting for the previous one to complete. Wow. To order one of your units to move, select it. Same thing. I'll show y'all through me fighting. A number of battle rounds is played every turn. The number of remaining turns and rounds can be found in the top panel. So that's another thing up here. These battles can be several stages, depending on how big the battle is and how many units are joining in. Because sometimes it's too much, because I think there's a limit or something, however this gets determined, to how many can be in here. So there's free movement for certain units. But right now there's 3 rounds, but it says this is probably only going to take one turn, which is accurate at best. Let's see, that's good, understood it. Yeah, see, and then we get to see. Actually, it might actually be 3 rounds. It's probably determining damage. Dear. Units are waiting for orders. The attack range of a unit defines how far the unit wants to attack. It's a melee, yeah. Melee. Battle rounds automatically end when all units have attacked. You can end the battle round anytime by selecting end round. This is useful if you want some of your units to hold position or move, yet not attack. Sometimes it feels good to just wear out the enemy. Oh. The subtleties of tactical thinking. Okay.
No mercy!
No mercy! The deer reposits. Boy, one dude is down. This is a strong deer. Yep, it's gonna take. Oh no, it says we're gonna kill it. Alright. Spoils gain was just. Yeah, see. That's what we should have been looking for in the Neolithic era. The outcome of battle is displayed on the battle report. You can get more details by selecting this panel. Yeah. Alright. Hunt an Aleph. We're gonna head back this way. What is this? Oh, expansion of stars. You freaked me out, game. Oh, 61 to do an outpost now? Okay, that is something else I should have done. I should have waited till we had more outposts to upgrade our era. That is also a lesson learned for next time if we don't, for some reason this playthrough don't make it. We'll do that with Jane's Empire next. Then we'll come back to this one. That's if we fail this. I'm pretty sure I can still keep up with what we have. It's just if I had known that, I'd have put more outposts down before going into the ancient era. Good to know, though. Good to know. Oh, God. Get that out of there. I really hate that that pops up. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. Because that's bad. Free advertising, though. Alright, intern. So, Wow, this territory is actually pretty big that Babylon has. Let's go see if there's anything up here. I think we can start moving our people out to just scout now for sure. I don't think they're needed to stay here anymore. Oh. Oh. That's cool. You can have like... This is dope. I'm learning so much about this. Go here. I want to see... Ooh, what is this? Salt deposit. Wow, okay. Okay. There was like one way over here too. We're gonna keep exploring since we don't have the influence to stop right now anyways. A prairie. Lots of food. More copper. I'm sure, yeah. Ooh, hello. Mercury, okay. This is where the next city's going. I gotta see where there's some good food though, because this is pretty crap food. May. Ooh, there's not any good food around here at all. This place is gonna be very much biting at the chomp for farms. We're gonna have to put like a ton of farms out here in these open areas to try to survive. But that is definitely what we want to look at. There's one down here too. This area is very lucrative. Keep moving this way. Alright, enter. We're getting 8 plus 8 influence per turn. The mighty moose. Exactly, the mighty moose. Oh, that was a deer, but yes, same difference. Although if we found a moose, I bet you it'd be tougher to take down. It actually might kill someone. Wait, is that a moose or is that a deer? That's another deer. We don't really need it other than gold. To be fair. Kind of just uncovering what's over here. This is going to be a very wintry city. Alright, let's head this way and find out what this is down here. Ooh, what is that? Discoveries can be made by the first army coming here. Okay.
Off we go.
We'll head over there. It does make me wonder. Oops, hold on.
Off we go.
No, it doesn't look like discoveries pop up randomly like the curiosities did. I see why you want to stay near curiosities for a bit, depending on your empire. We're very turtley, so we should be fine. But... Oh, you're still not done moving, huh? Oh, hunting party. Wait, is that what they're called now? Oh, it's called a hunting party now. Oh, I see. So what was that? Oh, I see why it said that then. Interesting, okay. Alright, our first farm area is built. Domestication has been researched. Animal barns are now a thing. Scout riders are now a thing. Nice. The nomadic tribe researched the ancient era with... Oh! So the Harappans. Someone has gone with the Harappans. Select the all military forces panel to get an overview of your military forces. Okay. Alright, what do we want to build now? We need the horses, which we have. Why are we... Adds horse ranch to construction queue of Babylon. Ah, let's do that then. I see, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Districts exploit the resources of all neighboring tiles. Look at the numbers ground to see how resource output is calculated. No need to be a pro at this for now, but something to bear in mind when you ramp up your city planning skills. Resource access. One of several constructibles cannot be built as you don't have enough access to required resources. Which is horses. Yeah, I see that. Obtain more access by building new extractors or trading those resources with other empires. Alright. Got our horse stable. Our horse pastures going up. Just keep moving with our hunting party and start moving out into the new lands. You need to continue this way. We're going to see what's all around this area. Aha, there we go. Carcass. Oh, we got 40 gold for that. Oh wait, so we do get curiosities. They just look like magnifying glasses. Okay. But it don't seem to be random. Oh wow, there's a lot of resources. Geysers. Oh, this is another good spot. This is even less food though. We'd have to found here. Yeah. Because that'd be decent food. And expand to all that? What is this? Incense! Money and stability. And this is also mercury. There's a... oh no, stone field? Oh, it's a stone field with mercury deposit, huh? See, this might be better than the other one, so we definitely want a city down here, too. Ooh. Saffron. Why is this? We don't know what this is for some reason. Maybe we have to have the technology to understand what this is. Saffron, and there's one over here. Interesting. Might be the same thing there then. Might be something we can't recognize. Let's have you... go. I'm actually gonna see if there's anything up there. So you come up this way. Society. Whoa. Choices you make in civics or specific events will influence your ideologies and provide bonuses. Whoa, what in the world? Money over... oh, wow. So economic versus... it doesn't say which one. Doesn't say. That's interesting. Guess we just have to learn what all these means. These are obvious. Spiritual versus... like spiritual order versus law order. Aha! I see. So this is what we would want to do opposite for James. We want to keep hers this way. His needs to go this way. I'm not sure between these. I assume this one because it means globalization, I guess. Interesting. I do like how that's done. Alright, science. This is going to give us special effects extracts any luxury resource from the deposit is built on. Okay. I say we're gonna need to be able to mine, and I think that's what this is. It gives us an ability to mine, I hope. I don't see anything else that does that. So we'll go with the calendar. Yep, see, people are choosing. So I was ahead of the game as far as at least technology-wise for quite a bit. Cavalry is the most dangerous thing in Flatlands. That's true. That's probably what I'm going to do. Is somewhat cavalry with us for our units. We'll see, though, since we already started with horses. We'll have to get one more to really be able to make them, though. Unless this increases it by 1 and we actually get 2 horses from one stable. Also, I find it funny, the one resource I never could find in Civ during that one playthrough, it's the first thing I find in this game. We're going to keep the animal sanctuaries just in case we want to do some hunting. We definitely would want that for Jane, because she'd be hunting a lot. Less so for him, but yeah, keep moving this way. Oh, you guys are kinda wounded. I don't really need to go for this right now. So let's head over here and see what this is. Okay. Yeah, clearly we don't know what this is. Let's move this way for now. Wow, there's a lot of stuff out here. I have a feeling it has to do with era. But it means we found some really good territory. Man, there's tons of copper in this area. I will say that. Alright, everybody's doing their thing. We should have enough to found an outpost soon, so we should work on that. I'm thinking we go for this one first. 2 food. That's dead land. We don't want that. 1 food. 3 food. If we settle right here, we could expand from there to get this and that. Rocky field, salt deposit, money and industry. I need the science more than anything though, but there's not enough food right here. If I go here, there's no food there. These are not good choices. But it might be my only option. So 1 food there, 1 food there. No food there. 1 food there. This would be a very... These cities are going to be very slow if I build them there. I'm going to keep moving this way for now. Just because I want to see if there's anything more lucrative in this region.
Off we go.
There's a ton of incense. Or saffron. Just stability and food. Aha, curiosity. Let's make our way towards that. We might want a ton of smaller outposts around here. We're gonna need to go this way. We're gonna go see what all this has to offer in this area, if it's worth it or not, since we can't see what this is. Otherwise, I think the best option for science may actually be this one. Just because we only have to expand 1 tile to get this. And then we also have to only expand 1 over here to get the copper as well. Pearls here. There's no other... See, as far as this one's concerned, I'd probably put the city here. Although that's horrible food as well. Maybe here? Oh, it gets food from the water, right? So... right here, food. And we can give farms over here. Okay. That's for pearls. Alright, let's check you guys out. I want you to come let me know what's up here. See what I might have missed. Ah, the city has finished its building. Okay. So our food is still really crud. Do we have another spot we can sacrifice production now? That's not a good one. That one's pretty good. Comes to +7. Let's do one there. We'll go with the rest in a minute. Okay. Babylon's upgrade. Let me check chat. How am I supposed to work on our diamond mine if I can't figure out Minecraft days? They're always on Sunday. They never change from Sunday. We do that on purpose, so that way it's never any different. But it's always Sunday. You're going for that curiosity. You're trying to show me what's down here. Okay, another unknown. This area is pretty weird. Oh, that doesn't even have food in it. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's a river. That's why. What is this? Ooh, a cave? Okay, we might be able to get away with one right here. Because we'll get food here, food here. And that's pretty much it other than over here. So this one might have to be right here. Oh. You found a curiosity. Volunteers providing new army warriors next to hunting party. Oh, I got some warriors? Oh, nice. That is dope. Okay, keep moving this way, tribe. I want to see what's all in this area. What is that? Obsidian. You guys move this way just because I want to see what's down here. Nice, I got some warriors. All cities and outpost panels here. I'm looking set. Yeah, okay. Alright, who hasn't moved? You haven't moved. So this seems to be pretty dead end up here.
Follow me.
Yep, it is. So we need to go around this way. So your new goal is to head this way. Oh yeah, you're done with that? Alright, come try to get this curiosity.
The agrarian Harapans. You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
Oh. We met the Harapans. You've just met another empire. Will they become friend or foe? From now on, you can manage your relations with them through diplomacy. Simply select their diplomatic icon in the upper part of the screen to enter the diplomacy screen. Diplomacy is paramount to development of your own empire, enabling you to strengthen ties and ensure mutual cooperation with friends and allies, or declare war.
Greetings. I'm a good neighbor and a loyal friend, as long as you don't cross me.
Haha! Welcome to Humankind's diplomacy screen. This is where you will manage diplomatic relations with foreign empires as one of the gameplay systems, which might seem complex at first, but bear in mind it takes everyone a few games to understand and master its subtleties. Be the leader you want to be, find allies, trade resources, sign treaties, and declare wars. Let's take a quick tour of the diplomacy, key indicators, and interaction tabs. Diplomatic relations state, so at peace. First things first, headlining the diplomacy screen is your diplomatic relations state. Each empire has a relationship with every other empire in the game, and this relationship is defined to a great extent by its current relation state. Hover over your current diplomatic relations state to view what diplomatic abilities are available in this state, and which are not. Attackers within the other's empire borders are strictly forbidden. Skirmishers in neutral territory may not immediately lead the war. No new trade route exchanges can be set up. Either empire existing trade routes are unaffected. Armies are unable to enter territories attached to other empire cities. Each exchange of ideas and beliefs between empires is limited. Both empires accept the other's ambassador, revealing their position of their capital city. Where the world is that? What you mean? I don't see no Harappan city. She didn't show me nothing. Okay. The Relations tab is the default tab when opening the diplomacy screen. Here you can use diplomatic abilities such as surprise war or proposed alliance. These abilities evolve following your diplomatic relations state. Also, you can view each empire's relation next to their avatar. Their war support, oh, that's cool. War support represents your population's animosity against a specific empire. It is the fuel for war. Your people's morale will be broken if you run out, and they will be forced you to agree to surrender. So more on war support and its role in surrender terms when you declare war. It's okay. Okay. I see. Interesting. You found a curiosity. We got some gold. Yay. Whoa. It's a mammoth.
Come over here.
Come over here. Keep exploring. We must find the city that these guys come from. Oh, a marble deposit. God, this is nothing but desert over here. See, if we were Egypt, we could probably get around this. But we're gonna have to stick to, like, hybrid lands and things near water. You come this way. So I can see what we're dealing with. We've uncovered a lot of the territory at this point. Oh, I do like that you can see all that. Ah, there they are. There they are. So they're up here. So we definitely want to try to grab somewhere around here and somewhere around here. Zone of control. The adjacent tiles to a hostile army or unit are called zones of control. Moving through the zone control will cost you more movement. Figure, there's an animal sanctuary over there. Let's keep marching this way. I want to see what's... Oh, nope. Turn around. Ooh, calendar research. Nice. We got science. Nice. Okay. Calendar research. Now that they are living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the changes of the seasons and organize planting crops. Okay, good. Now we're going to want you to come over here. I need to go back to the city, now that that's a thing. Money and science are the 4 key. Yep. Oh. The tile on which a city is created is called the main plaza. The days of your early outposts are long gone and have now given rise to architectural magnificence. A main plaza exploits and produces multiple resources simultaneously: food, industry, money, science, and influence. The main plaza also serves as the original spawn point of your military units, and is the tile from which all future urban development will stem. FIMS output preview. Now is the ideal time to learn about previewing the FIMS resource output of the tiles. You can toggle the tile output preview at any time by selecting the tile output button at the bottom right. Okay. At the bottom right of the screen near the end of the end turn button. Take some time to observe how terrain affects resources productions. Rivers, for instance, are more bountiful than prairies. Ah. So that's a good way to plan if you're trying to look for something. So in our case over here, this shows me what I'm going to get and what I'm not going to get in this area, as far as food-wise. Yeah. This is a pretty rough place to settle, but it's going to have a lot of good stuff in it as the city expands. So... I see. We're building a farm. Yep. Okay. We need to settle soon. After I check out this territory over here, we're going to decide whether we're going to put this here or not, just to go ahead and get our science secured. I need new research. Carpentry is clear forest. Will allow me to clear forest out. So if I wanted to get more food, I could. Lumber yards and archers. Allows a garrison, so basically a fort. Palisades around cities. And allows me to build the standard warrior that I just got. Irrigation. Ooh. See, that's going to be good for our city. Hold on. We might want to consider that, because this is a river, right? Yeah. This would allow it to have actual food. Properly. And being able to build one of these. Okay. Writing is just... markets, laws... food market, house of scribes. That's science. Ooh. But writing's gonna take too long right now. We need to get our science up before we do any of that. I say, because we're not at war or anything, we jump on irrigation early. Because we're gonna need it for our other city anyways. Okay. Turn. We'll have to save it soon. Population gain, yay! It means Babylon is getting pretty powerful. Yep, we have someone working in everything now. Although I don't need the money, so I'd rather drop you here. I love this system, by the way, where you can just drag and drop your populace to work on different things. We don't need the gold right now. Science more than anything. But that's what these are even, and there's no one working this yet. So we'll leave it at that. Buying out constructions. 83 gold. That's quite a lot. I'm not gonna do that. Let's let it burn for the 2 turns. Because I'm more worried about growth. So we can assign only 3 here for now. How do we know? 5 turns I'll get another person. Okay. Who's this?
We've been going nowhere. Shall we try forward?
Oh my goodness, look at this diplomacy screen. Okay. You just received a treaty proposal from another empire. You can either accept, refuse, or counter the proposal. Note that refusing the offer will increase the other empire's war support. Countering means that you are willing to accept the proposal if they add a fixed amount of money. Hover over the counter button to see how much money you will ask of the other party. Okay. Treaties tabs. Treaties are additional accords added on top of the state of peace or alliance, adding or removing one of the diplomatic abilities on both sides of the relation. By default, you start on the left column of the treaties and will progressively work your way to the right as you decide to deepen your ties with the empire you are dealing with. We will cover treaties in more detail soon. Okay. So they wanna upgrade, I'm assuming is what this means, to trading luxuries. I don't technically have any yet, to be fair, but I wouldn't mind getting some. Offer to accept the other empire's proposition in exchange for we don't need the gold, and I have no problem with being friends with the Harappans. Since we're not a machine, gonna be, at least I don't think. At the moment, we're not a machine, and it's gonna be a long time before that ever happens, so if that's even a thing in this game, it may not be. So we'll play the actual aggressive guardian that he is. We'll take this, just because this is luxury resource. She's not asking for anything else, it seems, so we'll accept.
How can I say no?
We have to do this again.
Nice. Alright. I do like the more personable, I do like how they handle, the conversations between people, too. Seems pretty legit. Huh. So we still need bronze working for that. So what we got was for stone, wasn't it? So I should have probably gotten irrigation sooner. Didn't know that, though. Okay. Let's see what's this
And now
one.
you've met the Mycenaeans.
Oh.
Let's hope relations go well. Their forts are rather formidable.
Alright, we've met the Mycenaeans, who are using a dragon symbol.
Greetings, Sovereign. I ask only that you always be courageous and sincere.
This is like a generic version of Jane. This is not good. Ooh! So we can actually see their relations with the other empire, too, and manage it that way, much like, what's it called? They're getting war support against me for some reason? Okay. Your capital is over here, Mykina. Okay. We might want to start kind of holding back with where we're sending our people. We'll check out this direction in that case, and we'll have you check out this direction. Looks like there's just mostly desert over here.
Come over here.
moving this way. Let's see if we can find anyone up here. There's still one more empire we haven't met. So we're gonna head that way.
This proposal respects your people and mine.
So they're offering luxury
A
trade as
most
well.
intriguing offer.
They're a military society. This is definitely a mini Jane. I think she's the one I'm actually gonna counter.
Sweeten the deal.
Now you have my attention.
Sweeten the deal. And it didn't work. Okay. This is more of just an experimental playthrough anyways, just to see what happens.
Off we go. Follow me.
Okay, there's the Harappans territory. So we've uncovered theirs. Theirs is like right near mine in the north over there. So we're gonna want to head this way away from their territory. You guys are gonna keep heading this way. There's still one more out here somewhere. It's probably to my right. Oh, for curiosity. Let's go grab that. Alright, we'll have our food stocks up and running, and Babylon should grow pretty quickly after that. Then I think we're going to start working on science and industry. Astronomy house. Where can this be placed? So +2 plus food. Ooh, okay. I see. That's really good. So it also gives me food there. I didn't mean to do that. Construct, do deep, bleh. I did not want to do. Wanted to see what our options are. This one is very nasty in science. It's recommending these two because they're the highest. So this one's even Stevens with more food. This one's pure science. Okay. I mean, it would make sense. We need to wait till this one's done, which I will go ahead and pay for that construction now. Oh! I like that. So it's not just population, it's about growing your districts to gain territories out here. How do we know? Our stability is still 100%, I see. You probably just need to keep an eye on this. This is probably how big your empire gets, the more this starts to get strained. Okay, so now if I do that, now it's a +9. Oh, we're doing that. We need an astronomy house anyway, because we need that science. We'll do that. So they're gonna build that in 8 turns. Ooh, is that really worth it? Part of me almost says wait on that. But I think we'll do it. Ooh, what did we get? More science. Nice. Ooh, horses. More horses. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I think it's time to start putting settlements down. Oh, did I just see... First, let's get that and head this way.
Follow me.
Ooh, I feel like they're trying to go over there with a place. 7 times. Okay. Okay, because we're getting a lot of gold to rush things, which is good. More horses. More horses are needed. Another curiosity, let's see. Not active as much right now. I'm currently in a heated debate. No, you're good, Farseer. You're good. You good.
Over this way.
Resources.
Come over here. Over this way.
Curiosity. Curiosity obtained. Knowledge and stuff again. That's good. Did you take a territory over here? Could have sworn I saw green pop up. Animal carcass. We've already seen that direction. Let's come back this way. Come get this. Hello, woolly mammoth. Get as many of these curiosities as I can. Ooh, an event happened. Empire Foundation. By what rule? Ooh. The first civic has been unlocked. Civics can be seen as collections of customs, traditions, and laws that allow you to personalize your empire by creating unique society. The game context triggers the emergence of a civic as each one of the specific conditions gets met. Founding myths and legitimacy. A civic is presented in 2 parts. First, a question corresponding to the situation that triggered the civic appearance, and secondly, a choice in the form of a response to the question. Voting a civic consumes influence. When voting a civic, you can choose either option, but each part might affect the empire in numerous areas: diplomacy, religion, economy, military, etc. Civics can even unlock new game mechanics. In addition to these effects, all civics affect the ideology of an empire and resulting bonuses. You can vote for your first civic now, provided you have enough influence, otherwise come back later. Okay. We don't want this one. This is something she would put. Yeah, this is for her. This is for that. So we want this one. Enact natural right.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
So natural right has been enacted. There's one here, it looks like. What style of laws does the empire use? Ah. Minus 50% cost on creating a new outpost, but that takes us back to centralization. Minus 20% on attached outpost cost. Minus 20 attached. Ooh. Minus 20% on absorbed city cost. One act
Just
codified
imagine.
laws.
Once you discover writing, you can literally throw the book at them.
Okay, so we're very technical now. I don't know where I want these guys to go. I think now we need to start setting up places. So the first one I want is this one down here. But I'll have you guys get it after you get this. Ooh, more warriors. Nice, we're getting free warriors, which is lucky. Alright, I want you guys to come back this way. Where is, over there, huh? Have you finished coming this way? Ooh, irrigation researched. Oh, because we found a natural wonder, I assume. With a basic understanding of how the seasonal flooding of a river can be controlled, water is no longer a matter only for the gods. We also get a public fountain. Public hygiene level 1, next upgrade aqueduct. Oh, it's for stability, that's cool. World deed accomplished. You have achieved the following deed. Be the first to discover Kawa Asium. Nice. Where is this?
Make sure you stay for the night and see the blue fire.
Ooh, a wonder? Natural wonder control effects. +5 influence. Oh, wow. There's a ton of resources we also don't recognize over here. This is definitely going to be a city location at some point. Curiosity found more gold, yay! We'll come back this way, so actually, let's see what's down here first. Oh, they got silk. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, where do I want the second one to be? This seems like a good area for money. 2 food, 1 food, 1 food, 2 food, 1 food, 2 food. So if I settle up here, on this hill, I get 2 food here, 2 food here, 1 food here, 1 food here, 2. So that's pretty good, and industry. So we're going there. So you guys, your destination is here. Down here, I'm not sure yet. Over here, it's going to be on this coast, so we can grab all this science in this region. Party wants to go over here and try to grab this. I wonder if that's what outposts are for, like attached outposts is what that means, like. Because if I put one here, I could, one also here, an outpost on this corner, I could actually have a pretty decent growth here as well. Well, I say that, there's not much food there. There's 1 here, none here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. If I settle here, 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2 here. Okay, that's probably the better spot on the border of that. Then I can grab this extra over here. But I do think we want the first one to be here, on the coast. You also get this cave, which is also science. So, you guys are set. Alright. See? My problem here is I have no food out here whatsoever. So I'm not sure if irrigation would even help us out here. Like, what would I do out here? How would the city live? Because otherwise I go here to this obsidian. Or the stone. There's like no food. So yeah, some good lucrative research and stuff, or resources. Let's go see what's over here for now. I'm not quite convinced with anything over here yet to send any settlers that way. These are gonna go over here. This is definitely a good spot. We'll keep exploring and we need new research. Well, this would probably, I bet you, give me that a way to... That's on a river, though. This is considered a lake, I assume? Yep. Huh! I get a watermill. That's not really needed. I think the next thing is go for lumber yards for places that need industry or some sort of weaponization. Let's get carpentry. Yay, got science, so carpentry got research, so we've already got that done. Nice. Knowledge. Next, let's get, ooh, masonry? Forced labor. Ooh, fishing. See, now, let's get that, because our city on the coast is gonna need that. Then we'll see if there maybe might be some desert stuff later. You're going there. Everyone else just make your moves. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff over here. I don't know what it is yet.
Let's go. Over this way.
Yeah. So we'll definitely want to mark an area over there at some point. You're still asleep, haven't found anything yet, huh? Alright, come back towards the horses. There's a water resource.
Let's go.
Curiosity found, more science, nice.
Off we go.
This is all coastline, it looks like, mostly down here in mountains. Here's our turn. Oh, another curiosity. It disappeared from my sight because I can't see it anymore, but there we go. This is all coastal land over here. I would only want to do this just for the horses. Like, put the city up on this hill because it looks cool. Or on the coast. Another coastal city. Can't control all this. Because otherwise there isn't really much around here except for the horses, but we'll need them for war, so... This is another good potential place. Ooh, a new civic, okay. Army composition. Who should fight in the army? So professional soldiers goes towards this side. This makes my unit stronger. This makes... Okay, we're gonna go with this one.
This should improve efficiency and camaraderie, but it'll probably cause a lot of complaining.
He's like, but it'll probably cause a lot of complaining. Go ahead and get that curiosity and then come back. Really? I have to go through the river to get up there? Well, I should have set the city up first. Alright, we're here. How much is it gonna cost me? $111? Ooh. Okay, let's have you sleep for a second then. Skip this thing's turn for a turn.
They're impressive, the Egyptians.
Oh!
It's a fair bet that you'll be embarrassed if you compare cities with them.
Our scouts are way stronger than theirs.
Enchanted. Do you too believe that there is no sacrifice too great for the needs of an empire?
Okay. We're at peace with each other, everybody, at the moment, so... Okay. I think I'm only gonna be friends with the Harappans. Where are you guys at? Oh, you're way, 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 way away from me. I'm fine with that. I think the Harappans are the ones I want to be friends with because they're the closest. The rest we'll deal with later. So our warriors are done exploring this. Guess I'll have y'all just come down here for the heck of it and see what's down here. Done? Okay. Curiosity collected, some more gold. Alright, let's head back towards this way. Actually, over here. How much would it cost for an outpost over here? Wow, even more. Guess it depends on the distance from the original city. Is what I'm assuming. We'll have to come back for that curiosity after that. So they do technically randomly spawn. How much does this one cost me? So this one's 111. That's a pretty good spot. So over here is going to gain me science. Two turns into your gun. Can I pay for this? I can.
A first visible mark of this new culture.
27.
I hope the style is pleasing, because it will be around for as long as the city lasts.
When a city produces more food than is needed to feed its population, it is said to be in a growth state. When in growth state, the surplus food in turn feeds population growth. The population growth meter displays your number of population in the city, its workplace limit, and how many turns it will take for new population to be produced. 2 turns. This city is super OP now. I think the next thing is to take some of the less used food area and actually get some nasty production going, which is right here. Have Babylon get some production up and running, and after that, we'll go for infrastructure. Because our stability is still good, so we don't need any of this infrastructure quite yet. Probably should get some units soon. Don't need public ceremonies at the moment, not at this city anyways. So... oh, who is this?
We feel this proposal would benefit all.
A most intriguing offer.
Why are you getting war support against me? What? I don't understand how that works. How they're getting so much more than me. I'll accept for now.
This is good for us.
Just to
We
kill some of the
accept.
support, hopefully.
What heartening news.
For now. Not sure how the diplomacy works yet.
I have a proposal.
Pleasing.
To yours, I'm gonna counter.
I am interested by your proposal,
No.
but we need more.
If that is your wish.
They have rejected. Okay. You want to do your movements. You skip turn for the moment. You continue showing me what's in Egypt's land.
Follow me.
Ooh, what is this? Gold. Okay. I say we do this one first. Claim this middle territory here. It'll take four turns for it to be constructed. Till then, we'll have our people go for curiosities. We'll have to have them wait. You keep showing me what's over here. More gold, okay. Let's see, we've already got the incense in our borders. We don't have this yet, but let's go this way. Yeah, it seems there's not much we can do down here yet. Your 2 turns out, and I can't afford to buy that straight up yet. Alright, let's have whoever's needing to be moved, move. You're gonna wait here as well. You're gonna wait here as well. Populate fishing research. Yay! Now the coastal cities can be done. Alright. Fishery. +3 food from harbors. Babylon has gained a population. Science. It's only in stone quarries and stuff. I need bronze working. Chariot and roads. Ooh. Let's get that. So we can have the ability to get fast between our outposts. You... 124. Okay. Let's keep checking around. Create a religion. With enough population in one of your cities, you are now able to create your empire's religion. Producing faith will allow your religion to spread as well as unlock gameplay bonuses, holy sites, or specific districts. It will increase your faith. So polytheism or shamanism. I feel like this would be her, this is him. A carcass of riches. Wild animals in the forest around Babylon have always been hunted for their meat, but now an inventor in the city believes the carcasses can be put to other uses. They believe the carcasses can be harvested for their military, decorative, or substance applications. How should the bodies be used? Militarized. patriotic on, so we get land unit reduction. +5 money for bartering for 10 turns. Or more food. Our gold is not great, but our food is going to be more important, so harvest them. I want Babylon to grow really big because we're turtling the hell out of this. So, you're not quite there yet, 124. 2 turns out for you, yep. You guys are done over here. Guess I'll have you head this way. You guys continue to head over this way. Whoa. Gold. There's a ton of gold over here. If we wanted gold, we'd definitely get it here. You sleep. You sleep. Okay. Alright, so now here. Getting control of this region over here. So 1 turn until that's done. Our main city of Babylon is on the coast over here. I do like the way this is handled. So we got this. The next territory to claim that has the most lucrative stuff is, besides these horses that I'm gonna need for sure, is probably this one in the center to kind of have like a central outpost. And maybe if I can get to it in time, grab this gold one before anyone else does. Because that's kind of crazy too. What time is it? I gotta check time. It's 9:19. Alright, so we'll do one more turn. Then we'll probably wrap it up for tonight. So we can have time to do our other thing tomorrow. Oh, nope. Nope. There's curiosities this way. Let's head that way. Okay. Let's just see if any more curiosities have spawned in this direction. You need to sleep it. There's a sanctuary here. Let's see what's over this way. Aha, so he's expanding because I see a dotted line here. Has anyone else begun to do that yet? Besides me. Not that I can tell, and I'm not close enough to Egypt to know. He's grabbed this right here. So it means grabbing this will cause tension if I did. I'm almost more concerned about getting this. Just because this is a super good strategic outpost position for military. Because there's like stone, obsidian, and several unidentified resources. So this will be our defensive outpost. I wish you could mark to like... Can I do that? Doesn't look like it. Allies only. Oh, I see. Order the tile. I see. So you have to hit everyone if you wanted to. Okay. World deed locked. Wonderful Gungnan Mulu has been locked by another empire. What is this? Oh, wonderful world. Wonderful Kiwa. Yeah, it's finding a. They found a great wonder. Ah, that's interesting. Or did great deeds. Let's see. This game is pretty good at doing stuff like that. Curiosity acquired. Give me all your gold. Alright, this is now needs to be 160 to become a real, what's it called? Let's see, outpost management. From an outpost, empires can exploit all resource deposits in a territory. The associated extractor costs industry when queued, but can be bought out by money or influence to be built. A resource deposit exists in this territory. Select, yeah, thank you. I'm aware. I'm aware, there's 2 of them. So luxury resources are diamonds. Ah, strategic resources are, technically both of these are diamonds. So gems, luxury resources are gems, and strategic is diamond. Okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Yep. So we need 34. We need influence to do it. So that's the difference between a city and an outpost. Okay. So outposts are literally just for gathering resources. Knowing that, that makes this right here far more lucrative. Okay, I didn't know that. Let's head that way then. Same thing with you guys. You're building up yours in 2 turns. I see how that works now. Okay. So you do want multiple outposts if you can help it. So we're gonna want this source of horses as well. I guess we're going cavalry based, since we have a ton of horses. Means over here is also lucrative now that I know how this works. Put one here for food purposes. And just have it grab all the rest of this as time goes on. I get it now. Same thing up here. This is now more lucrative to grab for science and more copper. Okay, I get it now. It does feel like, whoa, hi guys, get out of y'all's way. Yeah, he's got one. There's one turn till oh, you can see when they're, how long theirs is till they build. That's pretty good. There's so much, like, detail to this game. I actually might want to head down here.
Right.
Not through there. What?
Yes.
Can we go down through here? No? What? Probably because they're in the way, so I'll wait here then. You're my next outpost. Just to gain one down here for some more horses. Some of these we will make cities, others we will not. Skip. Alright, let's save it. I think that's a good place to save it. We got ourselves established in a couple of areas. So let's save the game. I'm gonna call this, name of his planet was Edonia. So I'm gonna call this Edonia. That's the name of the empire for now. Edonia. Edonia. Edonia, save. Okay, quit the main menu. cool, it saves him on the side of the screen. Continue, Babylonians. Can we load? We can load from there, okay. That is dope. This is a great game. I'm glad I'm able to play this. Let's see. And let's see. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm back. Also, I forgot to mention I created a new empire in Stellaris that used Forerunner ships. And created the Forerunners. Nice! That's dope. That'd be cool. I haven't based one off of them in a while, the Forerunners, or some of the other empires. I used to have one for, at least as far as vanilla is concerned, without mods. Even though mods do make that better when you're doing roleplay like that. I used to have one for every sci-fi empire that I liked inside of Stellaris. But I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Humankind. I really enjoyed this game. As someone who enjoys Civ personally, like I do, like Civilization style game, I do kind of find this better to a certain extent. Like, I still will love Civ, but always love Civ, but knowing how the mechanics work a little bit better, and it is right, you learn more by playing it, and as you play it, you'll do better each playthrough. Because you'll know ahead of time with certain things, like, I can do this a little bit more instead of this, depending on the style you're going for. Now, we're trying to go for a super advanced technological society, so we're trying to stay ahead in science. So that way our military also stays ahead, which I need to start building some at some point. Just to give us a little bit of an oomph, just in case. Let's see, Forerunners for some reason keep allying with the Guardian Corps? I mean, the Guardian Corps does accept machines, as long as they're not trying to destroy everybody, but the irony in the Forerunners, it's kind of weird. It's like Guardian Corps' like, yes, join us. Join us now. It's like that smile on Alex's face right now. It's like, But definitely, I really do love this game. I love you can create your own custom empire. It's not necessarily like Egypt or actual Babylonia, even though we chose that as our starting culture style. It really is your own civilization. You are slowly growing throughout the ages. So I am super excited. I love this game. So, let's see. Forerunners are organic. They are? Well, I guess they are. Well, I mean, I guess I can see why I got confused. They use a ton of technology, but they are technically bio creatures, meaning not machine. I guess I got them confused with the because to me they remind me, even though they're humanoid. Now that I think about it, that is correct. They remind me of the Geth a little bit from Mass Effect, like a humanoid version of the Geth. Like if the Geth were like biological. They have very similar personalities to a certain extent. Geth are way more murderous. Just want to say that. But how do you think the flood infected them? That's a good point. I guess if they were robots, the flood would have never been a problem. Then again, it does make you wonder if that's why they changed some of their consciousnesses into those ball dudes. Those little floating dudes that are like that run the Halos. It's been so long since I've played all the way through it. I started on Halo 1 on our Twitch side of things, but I decided to put that on hold temporarily. We're not really getting much footwork over there. Hell, I've thought about just switching my, once I get my Razer control, just downloading the Halo series on my PC and just using the Xbox control, my Xbox Razer control for that. So that way we can do it on YouTube instead of Twitch. Because I like Twitch, but I prefer YouTube at the end of the day, even with all its issues. Like, I prefer YouTube's issues over Twitch's. I don't know, but that's just me. They used robots to fight the flood. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, that's probably where I got confused. That makes sense. That is probably where the confusion comes from. But let's see. Make sure I'm not. Okay, there we go. But alright guys, I hate to call it short, but it's 9:31. Whoa, hold on. I missed a comment. The Flood smashed these machines using ultra-advanced technology the Forerunners couldn't counter. Yeah, it's called stealing other technology, although the Flood, technically, if you think about it, somewhat can inhabit technology. They're one of the few biological hive minds I've ever seen that technically technology's not fully immune. Because we've seen them infest like tanks, ships, other types of things. As long as there's hosts to control it, I suppose. Or maybe the organic parts get latched into the cybernetic part. I'm not really sure. But I do know they're one of the few who can do this, where most cannot. Most biological hive minds do not affect machines. Sorry about that, guys. Yawn. There was a species that came before the Forerunners, and the Flood mastered their technology and used it. Oh, that makes sense. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the benefit to the Flood. The absorption of knowledge through the hive mind, through species it's interacted with. So, for instance, knowing how to pilot that ship in Halo 2, when it crashes into Earth, and it's covered in, like, spores and and Flood actually start attacking Earth for the first time. At the beginning of Halo 2, I think it was. It's been a while. It shows that they are capable of, as long as they've interacted with a species, they're capable of understanding how to semi-primitively control their tech. Maybe even more so than that, depending on the level of infestation. So, that species created the Flood. Ah, that makes sense. Just like Wayland, it's the Wayland paradox. So that's the Wayland-Yutani, essentially. Because Flood are basically a really ridiculously overpowered version of what Xenomorphs would be. Through infestation, but a lot easier. So that was their Wayland. That explains why they stole their tech first. That's kind of what happens in a way for the Xenos that get experimented on by Wayland's labs later on down the line in the Xenomorph universe. Where you start getting some weird hybrids. Like some weird Xenos that normally probably wouldn't exist in actual life. Because there would be no way to host something like that. So... it gets real strange. That's why I'm actually hoping that new series coming out about it's going to be about that on the, it's either Hulu or Netflix or something like that. This species also created the Forerunners and humans. So okay, let's take it beyond that then. So it's not just Wayland, it's the blue people from, what did they call it? The builders, or I forget what they're called, their technical name. The engineers from Alien Xenomorph / Alien Predator universe. So they're basically the engineers. Because they messed up everybody when they created the potential for any of these things to exist. Forerunners attacked their creators and wiped them out. Ah. Sam, part of me wonders if that's what the Predators did. I don't know enough to say this. This is not fact, what I'm about to say. This is just me wondering. Sometimes I wonder if that's what happened, that maybe besides what a certain robot did with a bunch of vials of what was going to be Xenomorphs eventually, it does make me wonder if a lot of the engineers, because they created the humans, the Predators, inadvertently the Xenos, because the humans created a robot who created the Xenos. So, technically Xenos. It does make me wonder if the Predators did that. Because they're pretty advanced for a hunting culture, if you really look at them. They've come a long way and ended up at spacefaring, but their culture is very, very old-fashioned as far as like honor and hunting and gathering trophies. And it's almost like a species who was primitive at first under another species, gained the knowledge of technology and fighting, and realized we're just as strong as you are. We're gonna be the dominating one. So we know exactly why the Flood was created. So, see, in that case, yeah, I was gonna say in that case it's reverse. In that case, that's where it's like a Warhammer thing, where what's it called created the Necrons, and the Necrons turned on them, but then they created this to fight the Necrons. It's like, that's ironic. That's the other alternative. That'd be like if the engineers created the Xenos to fight the Predators, but they didn't. That was humans. By accident. And power hungriness. Because that reminds me of the Necron story. Just in this case, a hive mind. The Flood are scary. Like I said, other than like the Tyranid from Warhammer, I will always love the Flood, the Xenos the most. Just because of how stupid terrifying they are. And compared to all the other hive minds, Tyranid included, sadly, they're the most realistic thing that you could probably run into if they do exist in space somewhere. Both Xenomorph and the Flood. Because logically, even within sci-fi standards, they're pretty down to earth. Even by how overpowered the Flood can be to the possibility of existing somewhere. Out in the deep reaches of the galaxy, way millions of millions of light years away. Miles. Yeah, they're millions of them. They're only miles away. That'd be bad. Flood didn't do anything when they were discovered until it was too late. And humans discovered the Flood by accident. I know, that's the irony of it. We were like, what are these things? It's alright, as long as they're not bugging us. Yeah, I'm like, little do you know, they will be soon. You don't meet a hive mind and then expect it to be like, I don't know who you are, who are you? I know you now, you're gonna become a part of this. Ancient Halo humans tried to make a cure. I bet you that went well. Oh, that'd be ironic if they succeeded. That'd be a cool storyline. Like for a future Halo thing against the Flood. They're recovering an ancient cure that was made by ancient Halo humans that managed to actually succeed at putting something inside of them that would ward off Flood infestation in the body. That'd be cool. Makes Master Chief even more OP. Let's see. But that'd be cool. But alright, Farseer and everyone who joined tonight, Christopher, everybody, big shout out to all you guys. And big shout out to James Army West 9. He had to get off early today because he had work and stuff tomorrow, so big shout out to him, show him some love, and big shout out to Tam King, send your prayers and loves out to him as well. And I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Humankind. I love this game. Also, I love this picture in the background, this mixed culture thing going on. Got a bit of Rome right here, bit of Japan and China here, bit of India, or no, that's Russia, excuse me, sorry. I see, that looks like more like a Russian pagoda thing. So a bit of Russia here. Egypt, clearly, by the obvious reason. And then looks like more of an American modernized city in the background next to the pyramids. And then who knows what's in the back. Trying to see if I saw any other styles of cultures hidden in here. It's kind of, some of them are less subtle, or a lot more subtle than others. That's cool though. Let's see. They did make one until the Forerunners attacked them. So, they destroyed the Flood cure. It'd be funny though if it got logged in some. I mean, it's a video game, right? It's a video game universe. Realistically, you are correct. They'd have just destroyed it and prevented any real, actual resource of getting anywhere. But since it's video game land, you gotta think that they could easily pass that off as an excuse that some of the information didn't get destroyed and it's locked away in some deep Halo library somewhere or something. Who knows? That'd be cool though. But realistically, yeah, that'd have been there wouldn't be anything left. Forerunners basically created the Flood and made it unstoppable. Or how they wanted it to be, that is, until Master Chief. And apparently the Arbiter. But anyway. But yeah, I could see a cool storyline if they wanted. That's not necessary, but if they wanted to like do something like that, they could. That's the beauty of video game land. You can get away with certain things that probably in real life would have been immediately wrecked and nothing left. So, but I hope y'all have enjoyed this stream of Humankind. I'm gonna log it out for tonight so I can go get some food in me. We will be doing another stream tomorrow for one of our other city builders that I want to play for y'all on the channel. And then the modern one, that's gonna be next week, not this week. That's because that's when I'll be able to get a just enough funds for me to finish getting this last one that I want for us to do. The rest will be easy to do because most of it's going to be either future stuff that can wait, or it'll be stuff that I actually can get on Game Pass or something. So, which has made this a lot easier to do a lot more content on PC for you guys. So big thanks to that. Like I said, not sponsored, just, I don't know, I just enjoy it. A sub-game for the Human Forerunner War would be nice. That'd be cool. The war was massive. I would like to see that as well. And that'd be a cool another... Here's the thing. If they did that, though, I would want to see that in like a Halo Wars style. Like, I would want to see a Halo Wars do that. Because then you can have it on the massive scale that you can need it on. And it to be bigger than Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2. Like... mixture of what Halo Wars already is with a little bit of a larger map similar to something like not necessarily Total War, I mean like the battle maps, not the campaign map, like something similar to those size of battlefields. That way you can have more tactics about the size of units, what type of units you want to run with depending on the terrain. So is a Warthog better than a Scorpion tank? That's just an example. It's like stuff like that would be dope. Or whatever the Forerunners use, because I don't know all their car vehicle names. So, what would be used better on their side? That'd be cool. Overpowered weapons for both sides. So that'd be dope. And then it would matter on terrain and map and player skill. And of course, it'd still be an RTS, but so you can build bases. But I think that'd be dope. That'd be a very dope concept for for another Halo Wars style game. That's also something I may re-download and do on PC instead of on Xbox, because I was having problems with it on my Xbox. Plus, once again, I can only stream on Twitch on Xbox, which is kind of sad. But so I might do it for that reason as well. But we'll see. Ancient humans had armor stronger than Spartan armor. That makes sense, and it's funny to hear that because it reminds me, there's so many sci-fi games Halo really is, if you really think about it. Because that's another, I don't remember off the top of my head who that reminds me of, but that reminds me of another one where the ancient version, I guess 40K technically is a good example as well, where the previous era was actually a lot more powerful. So, it's kind of got that aspect in it too then. Where the ancient versions weren't as ancient as it sounds. It makes them sound primitive, but they actually weren't. They were actually more advanced. And through destruction and sadly things not working out, that technology became more primitive depending on where they were. Plus I imagine some of the ancient humans who had to live on the Halos probably had a lot better tech than what an Earth UNSC would have. So, Spartan armor would be considered class 2. That's actually kind of ironic. Never give Master Chief any of what this is. That's also would be a cool concept now that I think about it. Him getting his hands on an ancient version of Mjolnir armor. Like, ancient human Spartan armor. Oh, goodness. Everyone just get out of the way. Let Chief handle this now. As we always do. Yeah, I didn't think it was. That's why that reminds me of another a way of Warhammer style as well, is where Earth isn't actually the homeworld. That was probably later by humans. That they probably started on halos and different things, just like the Covenant, I imagine, did to a certain extent. The Forerunners themselves, the Flood when they were created, the original creators before that, aka the engineers for this universe. That makes sense. That's cool. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see come from games more, especially from like long-standing series. If you want to keep your series going, you need to try to find fun little innovative places that make sense. Then people might be interested in seeing what actually happened during this situation. It's like stuff like that. So, as far as linear stories are concerned, anyways, stuff that's open-worlded or open-based story, don't really need that. So, it's more for linear. Different planet until the Flood and Forerunners destroyed their empire. Survivors fled, lost all. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's the There's an origin for that actually in Stellaris in the vanilla. It's where you're a lost colony, where you start with hardly nothing because you came from a much more powerful version of yourself, but you're broken down now. Or the scenario has it where I could have it backwards. It also could be the scenario is another smaller version of you is spawned on the map that's more primitive, that branched off from you through survival or change of ethics, whatever. That's cool. But alright guys, alright Farseer, I could sit here and talk about this all night, but I gotta get off here. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode of Humankind. Like I said, we will be doing some more streams tomorrow on PC. It'll be my last day I can do a bunch of them. Like I'll try to see if I can get 2 tomorrow if I can. If not, then we'll have to do 1. Because then after that I gotta make sure, because I've been also doing some work in the background for my school stuff too. So I gotta make sure that keeps where it needs to be before anything else. So after tomorrow we'll be back to more of a chaotic schedule. But we'll still play this when I can. Like every time I get an opening from now on, we're probably gonna do a PC stream that day of something. One of our games we're starting up this week. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed. Let's see. Farseer said, "Bye, Ardnot." Bye, Farseer, and bye to everyone in chat as well and in the background. Most likely Darius and Christopher. Everyone chilling, and I hope y'all have enjoyed this stream. And until next time, everyone, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.